Welcome to Life Matters Simplified, your daily dose of wisdom. In today's episode, we're tackling a crucial life skill, how to handle criticism and negative feedback. Let's be honest, no one likes being criticized. Even when it's constructive, it can sting. But here's the truth. Criticism is unavoidable. Whether it's from a boss, a friend, or even a stranger online, how we respond to criticism can shape our growth and self-confidence. So, how do you handle criticism without feeling crushed or defensive? Stay with us, and let's simplify life together. Segment 1. Understanding criticism. Is it a gift or a curse? Let's start with a simple question. When was the last time you received criticism that really bothered you? Maybe a colleague pointed out a mistake in your work. Maybe a family member commented on your habits. Or maybe someone on social media left a harsh remark. How did you react? Did you get defensive? Feel angry? Doubt yourself? If yes, you're not alone. But let's flip the perspective. Here's an insight. Criticism, when handled well, is one of the fastest ways to grow. It gives you an outsider's perspective, highlights blind spots, and pushes you towards self-improvement. But there's a catch. Not all criticism is worth taking seriously. Before reacting, ask yourself, is this constructive or destructive? Is this coming from someone who wants to help me or hurt me? Does this criticism have any truth to it? Let's break it down further. Segment 2. The 5 types of criticism and how to handle them. Not all criticism is the same. Some help you grow, while others are just noise. Let's go over the 5 types and how to deal with them. Type 1. Constructive criticism, the growth booster. Comes from someone who wants to help. Focuses on the action, not attacking you personally. Offer solutions instead of just pointing out flaws. Example. Your mentor says, your presentation was good, but adding real-life examples would make it stronger. How to handle it. 1. Listen actively. Resist the urge to get defensive. 2. Ask questions. Can you give me an example of how I can improve? 3. Apply the feedback. Make adjustments and grow. Type 2. Harsh but honest criticism. The tough love. Might feel blunt or rude, but has truth in it. Comes from someone who may not sugarcoat things. Example. A coach says, your work is sloppy. You need to be more detail-oriented. How to handle it. 1. Extract the truth. Ignore the tone. Focus on the message. 2. Ask for specifics. Can you show me where I went wrong? 3. Use it as motivation. Turn it into fuel for improvement. Type 3. Destructive criticism, the confidence killer. Attacks your character, not your work. Meant to hurt, not help. Provides no solutions. Example. Someone says, you're terrible at this. You'll never improve. How to handle it. 1. Don't take it personally. This says more about them than you. 2. Ignore and disengage. Not every comment deserves your attention. 3. Protect your self-worth. Remember, your value isn't defined by one opinion. Type 4. Envious criticism, the hidden agenda. Comes from jealousy or insecurity. Often disguised as advice, but meant to discourage. Example. A colleague says, oh, you're starting a business? Most people fail, How to handle it. 1. Recognize the intent. Is this about you or their insecurity? 2. Stay focused on your goal. Don't let negativity derail you. 3. Surround yourself with supporters. Energy matters. Type 5. Random uninformed criticism. The background noise. Comes from people who don't know you or your work. Often found in social media comments or unsolicited opinions. Example. A stranger comments, your voice is annoying. How to handle it. 1. Ignore it completely. It's not worth your energy. 2. Remember, opinions are not facts. Just because someone says it doesn't make it true. 3. Focus on the right audience. Take feedback only from those who matter. Segment 3. The 3-step framework to responding to criticism. Now that we know the types of criticism, how do we respond effectively without losing our cool? Here's a simple 3-step process. Step 1. Pause and process. Before reacting, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what type of criticism is this? Is there any truth in it? How do I want to respond? Remember, responding thoughtfully is more powerful than reacting emotionally. Step 2. Respond, not react. If the criticism is valid, thank them and apply it. If it's harsh but honest, acknowledge the truth and work on it. If it's destructive or envious, disengage and move on. Example responses. Constructive criticism, that's a great point. I'll work on it. Harsh but honest criticism, I hear you. I'll take that into account. Destructive criticism, thanks for your opinion. And ignore. Step 3. Move forward with confidence. Use criticism as a tool, not a weapon against yourself. Grow from what's useful, discard what's not. Always remember, your value is not determined by someone else's opinion. Final thoughts and takeaways. Criticism is part of life. The key is learning to filter the useful from the useless. Here's a quick recap. Recognize the type of criticism. Not all feedback is worth your time. Pause before responding. Reacting emotionally rarely helps. Use criticism for growth. If it's useful, apply it. If not, let it go. Challenge for you. For the next 7 days, practice handling criticism with confidence. The next time someone gives you feedback, follow the 3-step process. 1. Pause. Take a moment to process it. 2. Respond thoughtfully, not defensively. 3. Move forward. Apply what's useful and ignore the rest. Remember, feedback is just information. It's how you use it that matters. If you found this episode valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time for another dose of wisdom, right here on Life Matters Simplified. Until then, stay confident, stay open, and keep growing.